Hello, race fans. I'm Wylie Wade, and this is Wylie's Race Report. Hello, race fans. I'm Wylie Wade, and this is Wylie's Race Report. This past Saturday night, the 20th of September, we had a full card of race cars at the racetrack. It was Pacific Coast Hobby Stocks, the Wing the Sprint cars, the Mini Stocks, the 600 Micro Sprints, the Lightning Sprints, and the Extreme Scaffolding late model series in the house. Great racing action had throughout the night. If you missed it, well, be there next time. It was a blast. In this episode of Wylie's Race Report, we're going to have an interview and a chat with Hunter Hammett, driver of the 55H in the Pacific Coast Hobby Stock ranks. But first, let's take a look at what's coming up this upcoming weekend. The Antioch Speedway. Let me give you a hint. Bowers Memorial. This Saturday night, September 27th, Antioch Speedway proudly presents the Bowers Memorial, honoring the legacy of Bill Bowers, a true cornerstone of local racing. 4 divisions take the play in tribute: the IMCA Modified, the IMCA Sport Modified, IMCA Stock Cars, and the Pacific Coast Hobby Stocks. It's not about points, it's about heart, horsepower, and honoring a man who helped build the soul of Antioch Speedway. Expect fierce racing, emotional moments, and a night that brings the community together. Gates open at 5 p.m. Racing starts around 6. Come early, bring the family, and be a part of the tradition that runs deep. Antioch Speedway, where the dirt flies and legends like Bill Bowers live on. Check out the website at raceantiochspeedway.com. Antioch Speedway, where action is the attraction. Antioch Speedway, where action is the attraction. Congratulations to all our winners on Saturday night, and especially congratulations to Grayson Baca taking home the championship for the Pacific Coast Hobby Stocks. Bob Newberry taking home the championship, first 3-time champion for the Wing the Sprint cars, and Peyton Gentry winning the tiebreaker over Buddy Chappelle for the championship in the 600 micros. It was a great night of racing. Hope you made it. If not, we'll see you this upcoming weekend for the Bowers Memorial. Before the racing action kicked off on Saturday night, I had the opportunity to talk with a young man who really new to racing, but you wouldn't know it by the way he's driving. He is running like an old-time veteran. Driver of the 55H, Hunter Hammett. Well, this week on Wylie's Race Report, talking to the driver of the 55H, Hunter Hammett.
Yes,
Let's get right into it, man. You have like that much experience.
Yeah, last year was technically my first year. I raced 9 times. So yeah, this was my first full point season. So
and you're running like a veteran.
I'm trying, you know, we're learning every week, and It's been a lot of work, a lot of stress for sure, but it's been worth it. You know, it's been a lot of fun.
And lately, you have decided that you wanted to check out your how you handle stress. You know, last week, and mud packing, you break a drive shaft.
Yeah, that was not ideal to say the least.
And so,
but we got it fixed. Thank you to where's the at Delta Drivelines on here somewhere. I think on the hood. Buddy Niss for coming out, and he changed it right away. He actually took it out of his stock car.
Yeah.
So yeah,
and
changed.
You know, before that, you've been having a string of bad luck, but still good runs when you're having the bad luck.
Yeah, it's been tough recently, but you know we're hoping to change that tonight. So, car's been fast. I just get caught up in other things, and you know it's racing, so it happens.
What has got you tuned into it so quickly? I mean, you are. Like you said, you had 9 races last year. You came into this year, and right off the bat, you were one of the cars that was running up front week after week. What do you attribute that to?
I mean, really just an amazing crew and a really fast car. Fred Ryland built this motor, and it's been a bullet all year. And it definitely helps when you have the right equipment. And I can't thank my dad enough for all his hard work. It's a lot of stress, but he works 40 hours a week, you know, on the car, and always makes sure every nut and bolt gets touched every single week, no matter what. So.
I think I see more stress on him when I'm out here in the pits than you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's always. But, you know, he just wants it to be right for me. So.
Yeah. All right, so this year you're getting your first taste of the full season. Next year, going for the points?
I'm thinking about running Ocean, actually. But I think as far as running here, if the car is good from Ocean on Friday night, then we'll run here on Saturday.
Right.
So, and then maybe the year after that, run here again for points.
Run here and come in for points?
Yeah.
5 years down the road, where do you see yourself?
Hopefully in a stock car. That's my goal, is to be in a stock car by then. We'll see how it goes.
Gotta talk somebody into letting you drive it for a couple laps.
Yeah, maybe Fred. I wanna talk to him about that.
That's what I hear. They drive way different.
Yeah.
What's been the biggest challenge for you as far as a driver to learn to drive this car?
That's a good question. I think probably that's a good question. I'd say being consistent with my laps. Like, it's easy to try different lines very often, like every other lap. But if you don't run the same lap or the same line for 2 laps in a row, you don't really know if it's gonna be faster. And I think that's probably a big part of it, is just like having the same line and being consistent with my laps.
That I was talking to someone last week, and that came up. Do you remember? Are you old enough to remember Larry DeVance?
Yeah,
okay.
I remember.
I know your dad was out here when he was out here.
Yeah.
I mean, here's this guy, you know, mid to upper 80s, winning races, winning championships.
As a kid. Yeah.
And the thing he did, and this was what someone had brought up, they'd watch him. He would put his car into the turn, the same spot, every single lap within 2 or 3 inches.
Yeah.
What do you got to do to get that precise?
You just gotta be that focused and just know you have to trust your car. And that was a big thing this year, going from a Camaro to a metric car. It's definitely was a lot different for me. But even with only racing 9 races, I think that actually helped me in a way, because I didn't develop too many bad habits from the Camaro. But yeah, the metric car is a lot different, but I like it.
Okay, so 10 years down the road, money's no object. You can race anything you want, anywhere in the world. What would you run?
A late model for sure. Has to be a late model. I mean, those things are crazy.
Crazy Kate said the same thing last week.
Yeah. I mean, it's an unrealistic, but it could happen goal. You know what I mean? Never know. So. And
that's like I said to her last week. The unfortunate thing is here in California, models are not
sprint car dominant. Yeah.
Yeah. So that means you're going to have to move.
Yeah.
Out of the state of California.
Yeah.
Which taxes wise, not
I mean, right? Yeah.
All right, you're driving a race car on Saturday nights. What do you do during the week to earn the keep?
Well, I work for the sheriff department right now as a student worker, and because I'm 19, so in a couple years I'm looking to become a deputy. Hopefully, that's my goal. And then outside of work, I go to school. Also, I go to Los Medanos College, and I'm going to major in criminal justice. So that's my goal right now. And then working out with my dad, and you know, staying busy, always working on the car. There's always work to be done. So
what, for fun? You working out with your dad? Are you a skier? Or you go to the lake?
I bowl occasionally, but I'm not too good. But you know,
you got anybody here that's going to call you up, say, "Hey, we need you to fill in"? And
yeah, exactly.
You're going to go rock it, or they're not going to call
I
you
was like 185, 190, so not bad, but not as good as Chesterton is. That guy can bowl.
It's kind of funny how bowling has seemed to make it a reemergence.
Yeah, I know Aiden bowls a lot too.
Years.
Yeah.
So
a lot of racers bowl.
What do you got to do tonight? What do you got to do the rest of this season to take home your first win?
Just being consistent. I think that's been the key for me. Like whenever I do good, it's usually on a dry track, but also whenever have consistent laps. So just being consistent, and I mean, points-wise, it's been a little rough the last couple weeks. Going into last main event, I was only 6 points out of second, and then obviously I didn't finish, and now I'm 22, I believe. So got to keep charging Charlie Bryan off me too. I know he's coming, so. But whatever happens. I want to win more than anything,
right?
You know.
When you get off the racetrack, is your dad? What kind of feedback is he giving you, or is he kind of letting you learn your own thing?
A little bit of both. He's kind of like at the start of the year, he was very vocal about like what he thinks I should and shouldn't do on the track, but also he knows that I'm the one in the car and I'm feeling the car out. And we've gotten to the point where we trust each other. Like if I know, say I'm racing and he said, you need to go to the top, I'm going to run the top because I trust him. But like if he says run the top and I think I'm doing good on the bottom, then I know my own judgment, I can run the bottom good. So.
Well, that's cool. You get to do that with your dad.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And he raced a few years ago, and I wasn't really into it. I never wanted to come out to the races, and now it's funny how I've changed, you know.
So that kind of brings me up to my next question. How did you get going in racing? What was it that made you go, I want to drive a race car?
So last year, a couple years ago, at the end of 2023, my dad and his friend Mike Bluebaugh bought a Camaro, the 99X car that Paul DeLuca has now. And it was supposed to be like, oh, just try it out, see how I like it, you know. And then first time out, I was like, oh, this is scary. Like I don't know if I want to do this. And then I started getting a little better, and then a little better, and then we ended up buying a metric car and got a bullet of an engine from Fred Ryland, and it's crazy how it worked out. I never thought I'd be racing, and you know, it's been a lot of fun.
I'm gonna give you some bad news. You got the bug now.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't get rid of the bug.
I was just thinking about that the other day. I'm like, I told my girlfriend Ashley, I was like, we're gonna be racing for a long time. Hopefully.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's you're gonna do something of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're here.
Yep.
This is life now.
Yeah. So hopefully I'm in a stock car in a few years. But
awesome.
You know, yeah.
Who do you want to say thanks to? I know I see a lot of stickers.
We got a lot of sponsors out here. We got Lumpy's Diner, Candyman Dan heated my helmet. OG, we got Extreme Monster Truck Garage, TriStar Landscaping, Window Smith, my stepmom Jessie Cakes, my sister Alyssa Artiaga Real Estate, Delta Driveline for helping us out last week, NIST Racing Products, Buddy's always helping, Muscle Maker Grill, always giving us free food for race days, and Filthy Farms, and Ryland Racing. And I'd like to give a big thank you to my dad also, because I would not be out here without him.
Yeah, you got to say thanks to the dad.
Yep, old guy in the trailer over there.
Well, good luck, have fun,
Thanks,
and got the big race coming up here in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that. The National. You ready for that?
Oh yeah. Well, we're ready. So we'll see. There's going to be a lot of cars, so hopefully we make the A main at least.
Right, good luck.
Yeah, we'll go from there. All right.
Hunter Hammett, driver of the 55H in the Pacific Coast Hobby Stock Division.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Great talking with Hunter, and look forward to seeing him around the racetrack for many years to come. He's going to win a lot of races as he is young and showing experience beyond his years. This upcoming Saturday, it is the Bowers Memorial. You don't want to miss it.
This Saturday night, September 27th, Antioch Speedway proudly presents the Bowers Memorial, honoring the legacy of Bill Bowers, a true cornerstone of local racing. 4 divisions take the clay in tribute: the IMCA Modifieds, IMCA Sport Modifieds, IMCA Stock Cars, and the Pacific Coast Hobby Stocks. It's not about points, it's about heart, horsepower, and honoring a man who helped build the soul of Antioch Speedway. Expect fierce racing, emotional moments, and a night that brings the community together. Gates open at 5 p.m. Racing starts around 6. Come early, bring the family, and be a part of the tradition that runs deep. Antioch Speedway, where the dirt flies and legends like Bill Bowers live on. Check out the website at raceantiochspeedway.com. Antioch Speedway, where action is the attraction. Antioch Speedway, where action is the attraction.
That's going to do it for this episode of Wylie's Race Report. Want to see you at the racetrack this Saturday for the Bowers Memorial with some great racing action for the modifieds, sport modifieds, hobby stocks, and the stock cars. Until then, and until the next episode of Wylie's Race Report, I'm Wylie Wade. Goodbye, everybody. Wylie's Race Report. And the lightning sprints. Duh. Recording anyway. I just did that, and it wasn't recording.